Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Man United are keeping tabs on Casemiro replacements, and Conor Gallagher has spoken out after being linked with a move to Old Trafford. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United are plotting a summer swoop for a Casemiro successor. Bolstering the engine room remains a top priority for the Red Devils, who are desperate to inject more energy and dynamism into the heart of midfield. The club have already been linked with Brighton's Carlos Baleba, Newcastle's Elliot Anderson, and Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton, but the scouting department has now chalked up another name on the shortlist. United are also keeping close tabs on Wolves midfield dynamo João Gomes. The 24-year-old has racked up 103 appearances for Wolves since arriving in 2023. Despite copping some unfair stick from certain quarters, Casemiro continues to show his class under Ruben Amorim. Even at 33, the Brazilian linchpin still reads the game like a book and brings a calming authority that United have sorely missed when he's not on the pitch. Manuel Ugarte looks the part on paper as a holding midfielder, but his struggles on the ball have held him back so far. It's a similar story with Kobbie Mainoo, whom Amorim sees more as a box-to-box terrier than a sitter in front of the back four. Gomes, by contrast, could prove a more wallet-friendly and realistic option. He's notched more interceptions per 90 minutes than Casemiro this term. Beyond the stats, the acid test for United will be whether Gomes has the bottle and the big match temperament to handle the white-hot pressure of pulling on the shirt at the Theatre of Dreams. Conor Gallagher's shock response after being linked with Manchester United. Manchester United have received a boost in their pursuit of Conor Gallagher, with reports suggesting the midfielder has been given the green light to move to Old Trafford as early as January 2026. The England international was heavily linked with the Red Devils during the summer transfer window, and towards the end of that period, United reportedly made contact with Atletico Madrid to try and push through a deal. At the time, the Spanish club rebuffed United's approach, but the Premier League side have not given up hope and are said to be preparing another attempt in the winter window. United were previously reported to have readied a bid in the region of €60 million for Gallagher. There has also been talk of a potential loan move in January 2026, although Atletico turned down a similar proposal in the summer, preferring an outright permanent transfer. Fabrizio Romano has described Gallagher as a genuine opportunity for Manchester United come January, though he cautions that mid-season deals remain tricky, and a summer 2026 switch might prove more straightforward. The latest updates claim that United could indeed secure the services of the former Chelsea man. Atletico Madrid are understood to have granted permission for the Red Devils to bring Gallagher back to England. United will continue to monitor the situation closely and are ready to make a fresh move, particularly when the January 2026 window opens. Gallagher, who left Chelsea for Spain, has struggled for regular starting minutes under Diego Simeone, and this lack of game time has fueled speculation that he may seek a return to the Premier League, especially with next year's World Cup on the horizon. Atletico are prepared to open talks with United over transfer. They are willing to offer an attractive arrangement, a 6-month loan, mindful of United's somewhat restricted spending power in the winter window, but with an obligation or option to buy permanently at the end of the spell. The La Liga side are said to be seeking €50 million for a full transfer and will discuss the finer details with United. Two main factors appear to have softened Atletico's stance. Firstly, Gallagher is no longer a first-choice pick for Simeone, having fallen behind Coke and Pablo Barrios in the midfield pecking order at Los Rojiblancos. Secondly, the club now has time to line up a replacement in the winter window, unlike the summer, when United's interest surfaced too late in the day. As a result, Atletico are now open to letting United take the midfielder. When pressed on the persistent rumors linking him with a move away from Atletico Madrid, Gallagher acknowledged the speculation with a measured response. He admitted he had heard plenty of chatter about clubs keen for him to return to England, but stressed that playing in Spain remained a challenge he relished. He pointed out that if the coaching staff no longer needed him, he simply would not be at the club. Asked specifically about Manchester United, he described them as a very solid outfit at present, adding that pulling on the shirt demanded exceptional mental resilience because of the huge expectations that come with it. So far this season, Gallagher has featured in 16 matches for Atletico Madrid, scoring twice. However, he has started only 4 of those games, spending the majority of his minutes on the bench. This peripheral role has been the primary driver behind the transfer talk. With the World Cup fast approaching, securing regular first-team football is crucial if he is to cement his place in the England squad. Although Gallagher's comments reveal he is fully aware of the rumours and appreciative of Manchester United's interest, they also underline his professionalism towards Atletico Madrid. He emphasized that his presence at the La Liga club means the coaching staff still value him, suggesting any decision to leave would have to align with the club's own requirements rather than mere speculation. Meanwhile, Atletico's willingness to sanction a loan with a permanent purchase clause clarifies that they, too, are open to a solution that suits all parties, particularly one that avoids the player warming the bench ahead of a major international tournament. 4 Man United stars dealt injury blows after Tottenham Hotspur clash. Manchester United extended their unbeaten run to 5 matches following a dramatic 2-2 draw with Tottenham, yet the point came at a cost. A late header from Matthijs de Ligt salvaged a result for the Red Devils deep into stoppage time, but Ruben Amorim now faces several injury concerns ahead of their Premier League return against Everton on November 24. Benjamin Sesko's injury is the biggest concern for Manchester United. The striker left the pitch in clear discomfort after a collision near the end of the match. The 22-year-old immediately headed down the tunnel following an earlier chance denied by a strong recovery challenge from Mickey van der Ven. After the game, Amorim admitted that Sesko's recent goal-scoring form had taken a backseat to worries over a knee problem of unknown severity. The manager stressed how much the team relies on the young forward and confirmed that further tests were needed to determine the extent of the damage. Sesko has since withdrawn from international duty with Slovenia, giving United's medical staff valuable time to evaluate him. Early indications point to cautious optimism that the issue may not sideline him for an extended period, though his availability for the Everton match remains in doubt. Harry Maguire's return to the starting lineup was short-lived after he picked up a hamstring issue midway through the first half. The defender, who had only just regained fitness, looked visibly frustrated as he was forced off. Given the timing of the international break, Maguire could benefit from a short spell of rest before the clash with Everton. Casemiro also added to Amorim's concerns after he went off at the same time as Maguire. The Brazilian veteran's influence has been vital in recent weeks, and his departure coincided with United conceding twice late in the first half. However, his decision to join Brazil's national squad for upcoming friendlies suggests the issue is minor. Perhaps the least worrying of the injury concerns is Kobbie Mainoo. The young midfielder missed the Tottenham clash due to a minor knock, with teenager Jack Fletcher stepping into the squad in his place. Mainoo's absence was purely precautionary, and the 20-year-old is expected to return to full training ahead of the Everton game. Amorim will be keen to have his energy and control back in midfield, particularly with the hectic winter schedule looming. While the draw at Tottenham highlighted United's fighting qualities, it also underlined the thinness of their squad depth in key areas. Amorim has been praised for steadying results and implementing a clear tactical structure, but further injuries could test that progress. The international break has arrived at the right time for United, yet the next few days will be crucial in determining how many of their first-team regulars return in time for the Everton trip. The medical department faces a busy fortnight, and Amorim's ability to adapt his selections could be decisive in sustaining United's push for consistency. The spotlight now falls on United's young prospects and fringe players, who may be handed unexpected opportunities if any of the injured quartet are ruled out. With the Premier League table still tightly packed, dropping points against Everton could undo much of the goodwill built during the recent unbeaten streak. Fans will be hoping the break serves as a genuine reset rather than a prelude to further setbacks. Amorim's next press conference after the international window is likely to provide the clearest picture yet of his options. Until then, the club supporters can only wait anxiously for positive updates from the treatment room, knowing that a fully fit squad remains the best chance of turning draws into victories as the season intensifies. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.